Great timing. So, welcome.
Thank you.
Please, a little bit introduce yourself to us and tell us how you're doing right now.
Shervin, I am 12 and a half years old, and I am basically your partner for throughout the podcast.
Yes. And how you're doing right now? Is
Doing
everything
great.
good?
Yes, everything's good, especially that we're thinking to immigrate.
And there was one question that I was thinking about was that there's a word always in my mind saying that you can't just sit there and think of nothing.
Yes,
And
exactly.
I was thinking about that. Let's open it up. Let's see how would it go. So what when this word you can't sit there and just think of nothing?
Yes.
What what do you see? What is your point of view on that word?
My point of view is that basically you're thinking of nothing, you're thinking of something. You know what I mean? If you don't want to think of nothing, you should think then. And it's really not possible. And even when you're trying to think of nothing, there's still something at the back of your mind. For example, for me, it's college and all that stuff. And I like to call it the hidden secrets in us. And so my point of view is that. And
Just for a quick review, can you speak louder, please?
louder, yes. Again, okay. So.
No, continue, just louder.
Oh yeah, yeah. So I would like to know your point of view and what is in the back of your mind. Because I revealed the hidden secrets. It's not that big of a secret, but
Like in my opinion, like you can't just sit there and think of nothing. In my point of view, is that there is something you cannot sit there and just think of nothing. It means that you can't just sit there and just be like, oh, I want to be like Ronaldo. I want to be like Jordan. If you're not doing that,
you have to take action.
yes. Behavior comes from action, and from action comes greatness and success. So basically, you can. It's like you're blinded
Yes.
on like something that you're thinking. There is something on your mind, and you're just blinded. And can you open it? Can you open it more? That the secret thing
Oh,
inside of.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a bit interesting.
So I like basketball and football a lot at the same time. So I like them both the same amount. And it's really been on my mind, like which one I'm more talented. And so every night I basically come to think myself, what if I actually took a step into trying to get like professional in one of those two sports? And whenever I think that, I remember I'm just thinking. I have to take action to what I'm thinking. So that's basically the thing. And every night I'm like, how should I study? For example.
How should I take the action? How should I take the step?
Yeah, exactly that. And how out of that, like if you put that away, another thing which is in the back of my mind is like this year is going to be hard, and if I want to get good grades, so I can get.
I have to work on my
Yeah,
work
I have to
ethic.
work a lot, and I have to start learning how to multitask. So that's really been a goal of mine for a lot of time. Yeah.
And sorry, this is my sis, my little young sis. and she's the part of the podcast, and she's just hanging around in the video. Back to our podcast.
So yeah, and I just wanted to say that, for example, I every night think that like I have to take that step, but it's really hard for me to do it because there's some like I have to put school first, then I have tennis at second because my mom and dad really have an strict
Point of view on
on the tennis, and then like even if I do take this step, where do I take this step? You know what I mean? Like I don't have the
ability.
no, not the ability. It's just that the country I live in, Iran, is currently not a
Like it doesn't have any like accessibility to something.
yeah, it doesn't have like the things that are needed for me to train to get up. Like it does have it, but players there don't get scouted a lot. You know what I mean?
But you know, there's something that I see in most teenagers that they just think of something. That's a great thing. But in my opinion, instead of being like for example, instead of being the grapes and like doing the work, you can just sit there. You know, you really have to take a step.
Yes.
It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter from what country you are. It doesn't matter at what language even you're speaking. It doesn't matter if you're black or white. It doesn't matter your what region are you or what. You just have to have the mentality
Yeah, I know.
and to choose it.
I know.
Like for example, if think this is our circle. Just think this is our circle. We have to know what things we should put in our circle, in our life, and the things that we don't have to put it. Because most of the students, of the people that I see, they really don't know, they don't have like the control of their minds.
Yeah, they know.
And that's why the thing that stops us. You know the Big Ben,
Yeah.
the Tower of England, the clock.
Yeah.
It doesn't shows only time, but it shows repetition. Unless there is something broken from inside, it keeps doing it and just
Doing cycles,
moving around. It's just cycles again and again and on and on and on. But if there is something broken from inside, it can stop it. It can stop it. But unless it would be unstoppable.
Yeah, unless
It would be unstoppable no matter what the cause, it will start. And that's the same with humans as well. If we don't fix ourselves from inside, and it doesn't matter who is looking, what is looking, how do people think, just do it. And pick a goal, just stick to it, and just think who would you would be after 5 to 6 years later.